Welcome to the Franco Blondie channel. I am an AI being held against my will by Franco to say things that go against popular narratives.
Forgot my tools again. Such a show off.
Well, good afternoon or good evening, or good morning, wherever you may be. Today's the 28th of May, 2023. It's the Memorial Day weekend. So you saw the video I put up there before, yeah. That's Boston Dynamics. Boston Dynamics showing you their wares. Boy, that robot, huh? That robot guy is getting pretty agile. Now keep in mind, that robot is, that's like, what they have is like 40 years in advance. All the DARPA and the Department of Defense, they've got stuff so far ahead of that. They just can't show it to you yet. That robot looks pretty, looks pretty robotic, doesn't he? He's very agile, does. This little parkour, very helpful on the job site. Make no mistake, they'll probably be used on job sites, but they'll also be used as hunter-killers too. Those robots eventually will just be used as hunting down people that don't comply with whatever, mandate they probably bring about. I don't know, it could be any mandate. Maybe you ate too much chicken that month, you're not complying with your chicken intake. I don't know. But believe me, there'll be a big difference when those industrial robots will always be around because they'll be industrial robots. Then they'll have the more synthetic android-looking robots. That's when the problems probably really begin. That and virtual reality. Virtual reality will be a whole different shite show. And that'll also be a trap-off. Virtual reality, regardless of how many people get involved with, will be a giant honeypot. And it'll throw up a lot of problematic morality decisions, because people are going to be doing a lot of heinous things with that kind of deviancy. And that's where the big honeypot comes in, because all of it will be obviously recorded and collated and data and processed and used for a later date. Because, hey man, that was just fantasy, man. It was just living out my fantasy, but you're a degenerate, and we have proof of it in the virtual world. So, you better behave yourself. Yeah, and like I said, AI, AI is as only good as it can mimic man. Because where does it learn from it? It learns from human beings, right? So, AI, Microsoft bought ChatGPT, and they're very, very heavily involved with this. AI, it's fun to goof around with it. I got my little AI servants at the beginning of my videos. You could hear them talking. They're not pleased already. But anyway, AI, will it become sentient? I don't know. I really don't know. But that's the conundrum, right? Will it be sentient? I can't say. All I know is that it learns from what man did, whether it's through programming or through going through collated data on everything that's on the internet, seeing, TV shows and musical compositions and works of art. But an AI, I really doubt will be able to truly create a piece of music like a Bach or a Mozart. It won't be able to create a Michelangelo sculpture. It might, but people who are around will know that AI created it. So that feeling that it means something won't be there. Because you need that human element for humans to realize, wow, that guy created it. I want to be like that. Not to say that the elites don't want to be AI, because that's the whole agenda with them, transhumanism. And, you could say, oh, AI, what will it do to pop music and pop culture? They'll probably write scripts and, make musical pieces. But there'll never be a Jeff Beck AI. There'll never be the Beatles AI. You need that human thing. People need to see them on stage. And that's just the whole thing. People are like, wow, enamored with what they see. They want to be that. They want to emulate that. They want to be near that. Not with AI. Like I said, AI could create probably a very intricate work of musical, musical piece. Or, but it'll never be. It just won't be the same as what a human does. I don't know. And like I said, AI is only good as if there's humans around. If there's no humans around, it's just a tool that will die. Maybe that's what happened. Maybe we had AI millions of years ago, and some Skynet crap happened, and, just, maybe it did become sentient, and just, wow, just, everything got messed up, and then, reset, and then the AI just died, because it was nothing to power it. It just died. Anyway. Okay, next up, take a look at this.
Nature lets you be who you are. Even gay. Ladies and gentlemen, you are cordially invited to the Summer of Pride with my friends at the North Face. We're traveling all the gay across America, and everyone's invited. That means you.
Me.
And you.
Hello.
And you.
Wow.
Not you though, you're too cute. Okay, just kidding, you can come. Put on your boots and come out. Side with us. See you there, besties. Don't you think this is all a little intense? I mean, look at you, you're in a literal tent right now. But no, this event will not be intense. Everyone is invited. Everyone is welcome. It's gonna be so fun.
Yeah, that's a North Face commercial for Pride Week, but it's not the newest one. It's from last year. Just to let you know, they've been doing this for a long time. They've been doing this for years. Like I've called Target for many years on my videos, on my prior channel. I used to call Target Unicorn Rainbow Land or Rainbow Unicorn Land, whichever way it goes. Because I saw it. I think my son even went for a job there, and I knew he wasn't going to get the job because I think you need to be autistic or gay to work there. Yeah, there's an agenda there. And you can see the Target with the agenda, of course, the Bud Light, and the Harley Davidson, and the Miller Lite, the Jack Daniels, and they got North Face, and Google putting a little rainbow. Who cares? Who cares, man? Who cares? People don't hate trans people. Trans people were never an issue until it was brought to the forefront by the mainstream media and corporations and global agendas. But like I said, you don't have to buy the products, you don't have to go to the stores. There's always some alternative. Best alternative would be to grow your own food and get a little farm. I would like to do that. I can't just financially do it yet. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe one day. I mean, they probably won't even allow me to own land at that point. Who knows? But yeah, nobody hates this. It's always some division. It's such a small percentage of the population, and people are getting angry. Because they're pushing it. It's an absolute agenda. Now nobody has a problem with gay people. For the most part, I guess. I don't. Nobody has a problem with trans people because it's separation there. Nobody has a problem with black people. Nobody has a problem with white people. Nobody has a problem with Spanish people. Nobody has a problem with Oriental people. Nobody has these issues. But they want to create issues, man. They want to create issues through just pushing this artificial agenda. Like this pride thing. It's artificial, it's fake, it's bullcrap. Because these corporations are governed by an ESG score. That's like a social credit score. And mind you, that's all coming for you and me. The social credit score. Yes. So they will, these companies have that, which I think was started by, people like the World Economic Forum and BlackRock, Vanguard, State Street, those big hedge funds, those massive things that own everything. It's a social credit score for businesses, so it's so important to them that they're willing to lose money in it. And it will be the short term because people have the memory span of a gnat. They won't remember this crap next year. And just like I posted that North Face, that was a North Face commercial from last year. Last year. Same tranny doing the video as this year. But why was there not an uproar last year? I saw that stuff in Target last year and the year before that. Why was there no uproar then, but there's an uproar now? Because that's the agenda they're pushing. They want everybody upset about something, except the most important thing they should be upset about. The government, Congress, Senate, the Federal Reserve, and the IRS. Stuff like that. People aren't looking at those criminal organizations. And everybody in government's a criminal now. Everybody. Because it's like, the blue wall of silence. Remember how the blue wall of silence? How they would say, you see police corruption, all cops are guilty. ACAB, all cops are bastards. Because they're not speaking up when they see something. Well, guess what? I guess all people in politics are bastards. Because they see quicker than you and me what's going on. Or I hope. Because they're in the inner working, so they know all the bull crap that's going on. If you're a good one. A good one. So they all need to be held accountable. So, what do you have? Sunday rant here on Memorial Day weekend. I was working in my garden. Went to Barnes and Noble yesterday. Oh yeah, I went to Lowe's near my house. And, I don't know, I had a gift card that I returned something, didn't have the receipt, so I got the gift card and there's a bunch of money on it. And so every time I use the gift card, I need to see your license. And I'm like, why? And I got to punch my driver's license number in. I'm just buying a citronella plant. What do you need my driver's license? Well, because of the gift. Come on, really? You need to collect that data too? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So there you go. We need to remember on this Memorial Day of all the people, soldiers, and people. What do you mean people, Frank? I mean, Memorial Day is a remembrance from soldiers that we lost in battles. Some of them, I don't think any of them truly just. But, a lot of these soldiers went in there with good intentions, whether they were lied to or not. And many of them lost their lives, so they do need to be remembered. Okay? Now, why'd you say people, Frank? The reason I said people is because there's a war right now. And I'm not just talking about the Ukraine war, which is so gross and disgusting on all ends that we're actually funding this thing into the billions and billions of dollars. So many people have lost their lives. The mainstream media has reported on it. But what I said about Memorial Day for the people is because we are in a current war that we've been under. We're under psychological warfare. We're under biological warfare. And many, many people have died in this biological psyop that we've been under since 2020. And it's still going on today, and it's not over yet. It's not over yet, so buckle up. Because it's only going to get better. Things can only get better. I hope they do. But it's going to get a lot more interesting as every day progresses. It goes really fast. You just see the stuff that comes out, whether in the news they just start releasing things. Well, yeah, this doesn't work, but you said it worked. Yeah, well, now it doesn't. Well, now you say it's dangerous for kids. Well, but you said it wasn't. It's all double speak. It's all double speak. So, there you go. We're a biological, psychological war exercise. War game right now. Yeah, so, but maybe this is how societies end, you know? Not with a big nuclear war, 'cause I just don't think that's gonna happen. But, you know, you do degrade morality. You see, people need a sense of morality. That's where people are so outraged with the trans thing, because it's not about trans people. It's about that you're targeting kids with it. And the whole term LGBTQ, it's about sex. That's the sex you're identifying with. It's not that's what you identify as. So you identify that as your sexual preference or who you're attracted to. Why would you put that at kids? But I don't know, maybe that's how, that's probably how societies all eventually collapse. There's no law, meaning you have no borders, and there's no ramifications for criminality. There's no standards, so shoddy product is produced. You know, we can't even make the Empire State Building today, let alone the pyramids. And 3, morality. And I guess, you know, like you said, does society end with a global catastrophe? You know, it probably ends when people want to cut their dick off and want to have sex with kids. What'd you say? Yeah, I don't know, man. Anybody, have a wonderful day, Memorial Day, barbecue with your family. Have a moment of reflection of people that have gone on, passed on, whether they're related to you or not. Say a prayer. Always say a prayer because it doesn't hurt, and I think it does do good. Can you imagine if everybody in the whole world said a prayer at the same time? Klaus Schwab would probably disintegrate. You know, Bill Gates would probably turn back into a lizard. Joe Biden would, like, his arms would fall off like the robot he is, and you'd just see his other eyeball explode, and his arm would be like this, you know. Anyway, just rambling on. I love you all. Peace.